So in this video I'm showing you how to do the camera collision. So when your camera collides with the wall or the floor, it'll get close and then when it goes back out. So if you want to know how I set up the camera, watch my other video I made about camera setup, and then come back to this one. And this video is for camera collision. So I'll show you what it looks like. You press play and then it goes out once I collide with the floor or something. And I'll be showing you how to do this with the logic bricks, so you don't need Python to do this. As soon as you move the character, it will zoom back out. So the way you do this is you would add a cube here to your camera, and then you have to make sure the cube is able to move the camera. So if you click on this one, the camera first, you'll see that it doesn't move the cube. Only this one, because you have to select the cube first and then the camera and press Control P, and then it'll do that. Or I think it's the opposite way. Either one, try them both, but just make sure the cube is moving like that. And then once you get the cube moving the camera, you select the cube and your sphere, and you press Control P and parent it to the sphere. Now, in the cube, you're gonna want to put a collision with a wall, and you're gonna want to go to your floor and your walls and set a variable that's wall. And it doesn't matter if it's a float, integer, or what. It doesn't. I don't think it matters. So set your floor to a wall variable, and then once the cube senses the wall variable, it will enter state 2. So this is the states right here, and then you press state 2. And the way you switch to state is this arrow right here. It's in the middle, and then you go to number state 2. And then in state 2, you're gonna add a delay, and then you set the delay to true. The delay is like an always sensor, except you could pretty much choose where you want your object to stop and when you want it to move and stuff. So the delay right here is how long it's gonna, how much frames it's gonna take before it goes. The duration is how long it's gonna move. And you can press repeat if you want, but just put this at 0 and duration at 33, and then put it at negative 0.1, because it's gonna go this way towards the character. And then you're gonna want to stretch out your cube too, like this, so it's able to touch the player. You want to make it a pretty long cube so it can touch the player. And then when it senses it collides with the player, you're gonna need a player variable on your player. When it senses the player, it's gonna enter state 3. And in state 3, it's going to another delay, and it's gonna go back this time. And then you're gonna want another delay and hit true, and make sure the delay is 33 frames. So right after this one, it's gonna go to this one, and then it's gonna go back to state 1, and then it's gonna keep repeating itself. And every time you go to a new state, it plays out everything in there again. So every time it goes to a new state, it plays out everything. And that's pretty much how you set up the collision. It's pretty simple. You press 0 and you could go and make sure you put your cube invisible too, so you don't see the cube in the gameplay. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. Now your cube will do collision with walls, and you won't be able to see through the walls, and you won't be able to see through the floor anymore. So that's all for the video. And if you like the video, then like it and um, subscribe, and tell me if you need help with anything, and I'll try to help you out in a video. Alright, so that's all. Just logic bricks works. That's all for this video.